Hello, hello. It seems that we are live. Oh, you're shy? The dog is camera shy. Oh, and the other dog wants to play. There we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing? Hello, hello. Hi, Lotta. Always cool to see you peeps out there. How is everyone doing? I'm trying not to melt away. All of a sudden, it's again very hot here. So, yeah. So the spotlights here, they don't help. Hello, Ruth. Hello, Linda. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Hello, Ingrid. Can you confirm that you can actually hear me? Because over here it says that everything's okay, but I'd like a little confirmation. Send it my way. It's only 74. Ooh, that's not hot. Well, it's actually very damp over here. Maybe I should put it that way. Clear and loud. Maybe I should talk a little lower then. Well, welcome everyone. I have a new little demo ready for you. Again, two little ATCs that I'm gonna be working out in a different kind of way. And I also have the names for the giveaways ready. And I have a new theme ready for you. So I hope you're ready for that. Hello, Trude. For those who are a member, right after this live, we are hanging out. We will be putting down layers together. Woo-woo. But first, a new theme. I will draw the name of the winner from last month once I change to the overhead camera, which makes it easier because then you can see what it is I'm actually doing, so that you can see that there's no cheating involved whatsoever. New theme. Drum roll. Everyone is always excited for that, as am I. Sometimes a month with one theme can be long, even if the From a Distance was actually, I don't know about you, but I thought a very interesting one. Now, for this month, I don't know how it is where you live, but over here, kids are starting to go back to school. Yes, no, we're not going to do the theme back to school. My God, no. I think we've done that before. We're not going to do that. But it made me think of new beginnings and the beginning of new endings. Because, for example, for my youngest son, it's his last year in secondary school. So it's the beginning of an ending, or maybe it's the ending of a beginning where he starts to go into his adult life, well, young adult life. So I thought we need to do a theme for this month of September called Circle of Life. Now, you know me, we're going to be looking at it from all kinds of angles. And the first one that I wanted to go with, so if you think of the circle of life, it's a circle. There's things inside the circle, and there's things outside the circle, and then there's things happening all along at the edge of that circle. Now, that circle is a boundary, and that is our first theme within Circle of Life, because within a creative coaching or creative therapy, however you want to call it, even if there isn't a difference, when we work on boundaries, we very often use a circle to symbolize the boundaries. So circle of life, circle life, lots of boundaries in life. So I thought we gonna end up with boundaries for this month. Now, as always, you can go so many different kind of ways with this. You can have a look out at the state of your boundaries. How are your boundaries? Are they firm? Are they supple? Depending on the situation that you are in. Are you lacking boundaries in some kind of situations? Are there situations where you wish you had more boundaries, and how could you put them in place? maybe you are being confronted with boundaries that are standing in your way and you're looking for ways to overcome those. So many different kind of ways that you can play with this theme, but boundaries, circle of life, that is what we are starting with. Ta-da! And then, of course, within this month, we're going to talk about beginnings and endings and things that repeat, because circle of life, things that repeat. We're going to talk about life and loss, but we're starting with boundaries. That's the first one for this month. Okay, this book can go to the side because I said everything I needed to say about this first theme. I am now going to change camera so that we can talk about the fun things. Even if the new theme is a fun thing, I mean, there's even more fun things to come. I need to do a little thingy thing and go here. There we are. This is the overhead camera. Here are all the names from the past month, all the people that put in their spreads within the forum. It's always fun to put all those names together in the jar. I'm looking at you in the camera, like right there, up there. So I'm, well, even at the ceiling. So I'm not looking at what name I'm taking. And I'm taking this one, which is Lotta. You won last month. Lotta, you get to pick. Either you pick a winner, or I pick a new winner, or you keep those 2 new ATCs all to yourself. Your choice. I'm going to wait until your reply comes into the comments. In the meantime, I'm going to have a little sip of water because it's hot here and we need to stay hydrated. So if you're hot too, here's to you. Cheers. Okay, Lotta is saying pick a new winner. Here we go. Well, Lotta, your name is still in there, so I hope it's not gonna come out again and again and again and again and again and again. I'm closing my eyes this time and I'm going with this name, which is Kelly. Wood. I'll be sending 2 little APCs. Oh my, 2 little ATCs to Kelly. How fun is that? Looking forward to that. I'm putting all the names to the side. We have a winner for last month. There we go. And now let's do a little something. I took out these. I don't know if you remember this. This is Canvas Resist by Finnavar. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's actually some printing on there, which will resist the ink that I will be putting on there, which will make it very interesting. And I want to do 2 ATCs. I want to do one that is paper-based and that has this as a decoration on it. And I want to do a Canvas Resist-based one that has paper as decoration on it. So first thing that I'm going to do is resize this one to an ATC size-ish. So that I have my base, and then I'm just like I did the previous times, I'm going to do the exact same thing on both, well, more or less, because obviously they will react in a different way. And then we will end up with 2 different ATCs using the exact same techniques. There we go. Oh, little scrappy scraps that can go on other projects. Of course, we keep all of those. By the way, these are colorized as well, and those are left over from this type of paper, which of course I all keep, and I have them sit in little baskets like this one. This is the Tim Holtz basket with all the Tim Holtz thingy things and a couple of little extra things in here, so that I have them right there next to me when I want to use them. So I have my 2 bases. I'm going to put this on the side so that I don't get any ink on there. And for today's demo, I picked these 2 colors. I picked Chipped Sapphire and Walnut Stain. And if you're hearing strange sounds, those are my 2 youngest dog having fun. Yes, I'm talking about you. They're looking at me like, but Mom, we didn't do anything wrong. Now, I don't want to spend half an hour cleaning when I'm done, so I'm taking my dirty cloth. Isn't it beautiful? With all these sticky things in there. And I'm going to start with water because I don't want the ink to just like sink in there immediately. Just have some water on there. And if I do it on the right side, it's even better. And now, let's go in with these two. Now, do I want to mix them or do I want to... I want to mix them. I want to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. There we go. And now some more water to mix everything nicely. And I think my bottle is dying. I've been using it for a while now. Yeah, it's no longer spraying where it is supposed to spray. So the water is going more on the sides than actually on the surface. There we go. I'm gonna do the same thing. I don't want to spend half an hour drying this, so I'm gonna very lightly dab some of the excess away. And that on top of things will create an interesting reaction on the surface, except for this one because that's not doing anything. Now, like I said, I also want to have scraps of the opposites to decorate. So I'm gonna put these on the side, take a little scrap piece of the fabric, take a little scrap piece of the paper, which I did not prep. It would be one kind of a t-shirt. Yeah, yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe without all the pastes on there because, okay, this always makes me think of ogre nose stuff, if you get my drift. So yeah, I wouldn't want that on a t-shirt, but maybe the colors, yeah, why not? Okay, I'm doing the same thing so that I have something contrasting to decorate with. Now, I'm not going to reuse the same inks because that's going to be like a lot of the same. I'm going in with Hickory Smoke on both so that they both have the same type of decoration. And again, adding some water, or at least trying to, because my spray is not very cooperative. Again, very quickly just heat setting the base. Now, this is where we will have a huge difference between the two, is that this is going to be dry way faster than this. And if you hear my heat gun go roo, 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 that's not me. That's my heat gun having a moment. Ooh. Okay, putting these aside, they can dry by themselves. I do, however, would like these to be dry now because I want to use them. Okay, let's take the clean cloth to start colorizing it as well. And now, I'm not going to fully heat set it because we have better things to do, but I do need this to be like workable. Let's put it that way. There's still a lot of ink here on the side, like so. Okay, the first thing that I want to do is stamping. I'm just gonna randomly stamp a couple of things. I got my latest stamps ready. I'm crazy enough to walk in a city and always have ink on me. Well, if you want me to send the piece of fabric when it's done, I would gladly oblige. I mean, I have no problem with it. Which one do I want to use? Which one do I want to use? I actually want to use this one. Bloop. So this is from the FP 032. Let's grab a block. And of course, it's going to be more visible on this one than on that one. Because that one already has a lot of things going on. And like I said, I want to do the same thing on both-ish. So I just want to see how far this is coming so that I know, okay, so it's coming all the way here. Oh no, I have to watch to look at this one actually. This one is going on this one, like so. And this is a little bit shorter, but that's okay. I'll distress it. And well, ish, same thing. It goes all the way there. And I'm gonna stamp. Do I want to stamp with that one? Okay, I'm gonna do something a little bit different to give that piece of fabric a chance. And I'm gonna stamp upside down so that I have the actual text. Or not upside down. I'm actually gonna stamp in the right direction. Ooh, wow, someone send the brain over, please. I could use one. Like so. So if I do the same thing on this one, this is not going to be visible. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Like I said, to give it a chance, I'm gonna stamp with an ink that is way lighter, and that should show up on that one. What do I have? I actually have Lost in Shadow in the Distress ink. Do you think it's gonna show up? I have doubts. I don't think it's gonna show up. Let's test. Yeah, nope. It needs something that has a little bit more body to it, and that is where the chalk in the oxides is going to help. Where are my blues? Looking for the blues, and those are the greens. Well done, me. Is it in here? It's not in there. I did not think that through, didn't I? Ah, here we go. I think that this one should show up. I do want to give it a chance at a fair fight. So here we go. Yes, nicely in the background, very gentle and soft. But nonetheless, it's there. And I'm gonna do a little something with these two. And for that, I already had a stamp in mind that I wanted to use on those. And that is from the FP 036, that's this one. I wanted to use that one on there. And I'm gonna use that same background ink. Wow, the dogs are all over the place. I don't know if you can you hear the dogs? Very cool looking picket fence. Everyone will think you are going to a Grateful Dead. Yes, that would be something, wouldn't it? There we go. Now let's see if this does something. It does. Very, very, very soft and very much in the background. But it is still background stamping, so that's okay. Like so. And then I thought, what if I put either a piece of these or something like this in between those pieces there? Decisions. I'm gonna go with this because Circle of Life. And my watch just told me it's 10 minutes to 8. Yes, computer, thank you. It's 10 minutes to 8, and in 10 minutes, I have a hangout with the members. So there we go. Oh, I'm gonna use these two for no reason whatsoever, except the fact that they're round and that we're playing with a circle of life. I need to dry these because starting to assemble anything like this is gonna be an open call for disaster. That one is a cool one. Ruth, what are you talking about? Which one is a cool one? I've been using so many cool stuff. So, oh yes, I wanted to do, let me grab a little thingy thing. Ooh. Like this. Like this. That would be easier to show it there. Because this, oh yeah, now the dogs are going to reply. A dog is barking in the street, and all my dogs are like, do you need help, brother? Do you need to come and save you? Yes. So you can, with this one, you cannot do that with your bare hands because the fabric is held together by the resist. So you do need some sort of weapons. And even with the weapons, it can be quite a challenge. Now, another trick is to make a little indentation like this. And then you have something to hold on to. There we go. Let's make an indentation here too. That will help. The fabric is still wet, so I'm having a hard time holding on to it. It tries to slip from my hands, and the ink is staying on my hands. That is when you try to do things fast, 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 fast. Okay. So this one is going here. Something like this. This one is going gentle distressing. Nothing gentle about this. This one is going here. I want to have these peek from underneath, like so. Plum, plum, plum. Now we need some foreground stamping. I haven't done any of that just yet. And normally, I'm gonna go all crazy here. Normally, this would be a background stamp. This is the washers on the FP036. I'm gonna use it with black ink and give it all the rights to be on the foreground. How about that? I have some black soot here, which is actually, this is a safeguard. If you're not sure about your stamping, stamp with distress ink. Don't like it? Add water, blend it, make it look like you wanted to add splatters or a big splotch of something. And just make it vanish in the background. But I'm not going to do that with this one because I like how this is looking. Now this is slightly shorter, so I just remember that I need to stamp all the way to the edge because that will be actually visible. Like so. Now this can go back on top of it. Here and here-ish. Now let's do the same here. Voila. And now I can put this back. Now I still need to go around I want to blacken the edges a little bit to bring everything together, because it needs some boundaries. There we go. It really needs some boundaries. Let's clean this up so that we can actually see what we need to see. There we go. And then what I also want to do, have fun with the family, Trude. We'll see you next time. We'll miss you in the hangout. What I also want to do, and what I cannot do here and now on camera, because these need to be completely and fully dry, is to add stitching all around. That is something that I like to do when I play with fabric, especially on those cute little ATCs. Having like a little bit of stitching going around really brings whatever is going on that ATC completely together. Now, I will be doing that off camera, and then I will post some photos of the finished ATCs. They also need a little word, but I'm gonna have a think about it, about what kind of word I should put on these. Maybe you have some inspiration, guys? Maybe you wanna give me some words that you think should be on there? Let me know in comments. In the meantime, I'm gonna flip the camera so that I can say bye-bye. So these are the two ATCs. They look completely different, even if I use the same products for both. Same colors, the same thingy things. Well, you've seen it happen, and they look completely different. I have to admit that this one is my favorite, but that's just because the background makes all the rest stand out. While here the background is like, it's hard to see what is background and what is foreground. The black edge will help with that, but nonetheless, that one's my favorite. Don't tell the other one. Okay, if you have a word you would like to maybe see appear on these ATCs, I would like to know. I'm gonna flip the camera again, like right here. Here we are. I look like a ghost. If you are one of the members, I will see you in 3 minutes on the other side for the hangout. And we will be putting down some layers together. Gonna have some fun creating an art journaling spread all together. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you had some fun. I'm looking forward to see your boundaries in all their glory. A do-over, Linda. That's a very good one. A do-over. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm even gonna do more than just put that on the ATCs, but I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you, but not now. Okay, for the members, see you there. For all the others, thank you so much for being here. Looking forward to all your layers on the forum. Dog, get out of my t-shirt. You're interrupting me. I'm sorry. Don't forget to put down a layer a day in a mindful way. Butterfly kisses.